Yo guys, what is going on? It's Lukey here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be running through the top 5 close range meta loadouts after the most recent Season 6 update. I'll also be doing long range metas in the next video, so make sure to go ahead and subscribe with notifications on if you don't want to miss out that video. Also, if you could drop a like on this video today, it would really help. It does help the video get pushed out to more people, so it would mean a lot to me. So the first one in this video is going to be the Mac 10. I've been using the Mac 10 a lot recently. I did stop using it for quite a while, but recently it's just been hitting different. It's got really good mobility, one of the fastest mobilities in the entire game out of every single SMG, and that is actually a fact. It does have the fastest mobility out of all of the SMGs. So the loadout you are going to want to use to make this literally the best possible Mac 10 class is right here. So we have the sound suppressor, the task force barrel, the raider stock, and the field agent grip, and then we have the 53 round drum. The sound suppressor, the task force, and also the raider stock does increase the mobility by quite a lot. The sound suppressor and also the barrel obviously increase the range as well, so you're going to be able to use it a lot more effectively. I would recommend sticking on field agent grip as well, because when you do use the task force barrel, it does get rid of some of the recoil control, so sticking on the field agent grip is going to get some of that recoil control back, so I definitely would recommend you guys sticking on the field agent, and then finally the 53 round drum. The next weapon in this video is going to be the PPSH. Now the PPSH is actually my #1 favorite SMG in the game. It literally is so underrated. This is probably going to start being used a lot very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people do start using this. It has one of the fastest time to kills, one of the most accurate recoil patterns, and the iron sight's also very clean, so it's very easy to use. Also, it has a 71 drum, which is just ridiculous. You can clear out whole entire squads whilst using this weapon in literally just one magazine. It is insane for Rebirth. I haven't got it leveled up fully yet because this is my alternative account, but these are the attachments I would use anyway, even if I did have it max level. So we have the sound suppressor, the ranger barrel, the PKM stock, the Spetness field rear grip, and then we have the 71 round drum. Now you would think it's probably going to be a little bit slow because it has a massive drum on it, but it's still very quick. The mobility is very high, the time to kill is very high, and overall this is actually my favourite SMG out of every single SMG in the game at the moment. The next SMG I'm going to be focusing on is the Cold War MP5. The Cold War MP5 used to be my favourite SMG, but now the PPSH is, but overall it still is a very good SMG. It has one of the fastest time to kills in the game. It does have a little bit more recoil than your typical SMG, and it does have a little bit of kick. But that being said, it's a very nice class. It kills very quickly and the mobility is very high. This specific build is actually a hipfire build, so you know, you're really taking advantage of that fast time to kill, because with a hipfire build it's going to allow you to start shooting and be very accurate, and because you can start shooting a lot faster with a hipfire build and be very accurate, it's going to take advantage of that fast time to kill, and you're definitely going to see a big benefit, especially if you play Rebirth. Rebirth is all about fast paced gunfights, so if you are using this weapon, you're going to have the upper hand on your enemy, because like I said, it is a hipfire build which allows you to start shooting faster, and it also allows you to be on target a lot easier. And because of the fast time to kill, if you combine a very accurate weapon with a fast time to kill, you're honestly good to go, and you've got one of the best SMGs in the game. The attachments you want to use on this are a little bit different than your typical SMG class. For example, the first thing that we have on this is the agency suppressor instead of the sound suppressor. Usually on an SMG you would use the normal suppressor or the sound suppressor because it increases the mobility, but on this one you want to go ahead and use the agency suppressor instead because it increases the vertical recoil control and the sound suppressor doesn't. Like I said earlier, you want to make this class as accurate as possible because it is a hipfire class, so you want to make sure to have as much recoil control as possible. The next two attachments are the bruiser grip and the 5mm laser for the increased hip fire spread, and then we have the reinforced heavy. I would normally use a task force on an SMG, but it does increase the recoil, so we don't want that. Instead, use the heavy barrel because it increases a lot of good statistics, but it doesn't decrease your accuracy. And then, like I said, we have the agency suppressor because it does increase your accuracy and the sound suppressor doesn't. And then we have the 50 drum. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on to the next class, which is an assault rifle. A lot of people used to use a lot of the assault rifles as close combat weapons, but since then, since the last couple of updates, they have been making a couple of changes, and a lot of the assault rifles are no longer very good or very effective at close range. However, the one that is still very good is the Cold War AK-47. The Cold War AK has a faster time to kill than pretty much most SMGs, and it can be used at close, medium, and long range. This class is literally ridiculous. When you use this class, I would recommend using it as a sniper support class, because a sniper support class is literally exactly what you want. The AK is exactly what you want when you want a sniper support class. So if you do use this weapon, I would recommend you using it with a sniper. When you use a sniper support weapon, you want something that's good at all ranges, and this is exactly that. So this build right here is literally perfect. We have the normal suppressor, the RPK barrel, the microflex LED, because the iron sights are pretty ugly and a bit big, so I would recommend sticking on a microflex LED. Then we have the Spetness grip for the increased recoil control, so it can be used at medium and long range as well. And then we have the 45 round magazine, which is plenty of bullets. A lot of people don't think 45 is enough, but 45 is plenty. Once again, if you are using this, I would strongly recommend you using it as a sniper support weapon, because it's literally the perfect weapon for it. The final weapon in the video is going to be the Modern Warfare MP5. Yes, both of the MP5s have made it into this video, but both of them are good in their own ways. For example, the Cold War MP5 has a faster time to kill, but it's less accurate and has less mobility. But the Modern Warfare MP5 has a slower time to kill, not by much, but it definitely is slower. It has a more accurate hip fire, and it also has more mobility. So it really depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for a faster weapon, I would recommend going for the Modern Warfare MP5. If you're looking for a weapon that's less accurate but it kills faster, then use the Cold War MP5. So the attachments are as follows. We've got the monolithic integral suppressor, which is very, very important. Don't use the muzzle monolithic suppressor because it's not as good. Then we have the Merc foregrip and the 5mm laser. We have the F-tap collapsible stock for the increased mobility, and then we have the 45 round mags. That is it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll be doing long range videos next, so make sure to stick around. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe for more. Peace out.